Hi, Sophie. For your science, you've been studying about astronomy and biology. Can you start by reading the first question?
How does the moon have a great effect on the Earth's tides? Well, as you might know, the sun, the sun's gravity is 200 times more stronger than the moon's, but the gravity between Earth's and the moon's gravity are twice as strong as the sun's gravity. Like the moon and the Earth's tidal waves, their their gravity is together. Their gravity is very strong, like twice as strong as the sun's, because they're closer to each other.
Okay. All right.
That's why it has an effect on the Earth's tidal ocean tides. Next.
Next.
In the movie The Lion King, Pumbaa, Timon, and Simba had just had dinner and were lounging under the night sky. Timon asked, "I wonder what those stars are." Pumbaa said they were huge balls of hot gas. They are, but he said that, you know. Simba says they were past kings. Timon thought that both of them were wrong. Silly even. Were they wrong? What are stars really? Okay. Pumbaa is right. Stars are hot balls of gas. They are I do not know how to explain, but all I know is that the way I can explain is that Pumbaa was right. They were huge balls of very hot gas, the heat escaping into the air, enough to warm anything near it.
All right.
So next. Tell me all you know about the sun. Okay. The sun is... Okay, I'm gonna tell about its rotation. It takes the sun 25 Earth days to rotate around itself fully, and it is the nearest star close to the Earth. Its gravity is 200 times stronger than the moon's, and I feel like there's something else that I'm missing. Well, I can't remember.
What part of the galaxy? What galaxy is it a part of?
The Milky Way.
Okay.
It's part of the... And I think I remember it also said that the sun is part of a constellation.
What constellation?
I don't know, but it's part of a constellation.
Is it the biggest star ever?
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
It's only middle size.
Go.
It's
So
so it's basically only middle size, and it's nothing compared to the biggest stars. To like the biggest stars that are like really big, like way bigger than our sun, and some of them are so big that if they die, they turn into supernovas, which is extremely rare. Which is why I really want to see one, even though not in real life, because that would have been nearly an impossible wish.
okay.
So, yes, it's not a small star, but it's not a big star either.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a medium size. So next.
Yes.
Tell me about Carl Sagan's pale blue dot. Okay, the first most important thing about Carl Sagan's pale blue dot is it's not his pale blue dot, but the idea is belonging to him. The pale blue dot is us. As he said,
Us?
yeah. Not
Humans?
us. Not humans, but well, the Earth.
The Earth.
And in Carl Sagan's words, it would be, that's us. That's home. That's where all of the friends you know, all of your family that you know, the place that you lived, you grew up in, that's it. that pale blue dot, because because in I don't know what year it was, but in somewhere in the 90s, they launched like a space probe. It's called Voyager 1. Just to go and send out they sent Voyager 1, like a robot space probe, out into far space to study about the wonders of the universe. When they sent that on February 14, I don't know what year, the Voyager 1 took one last look at the Earth before
1990.
Yeah, 1990. It took one last look at the Earth before it went out into distant space, enough to very far away from Earth. So it looked back, and it was so far that everything you could see was a pale blue dot with a
Everything that you can see is a pale blue dot?
Well, what do you mean? Like everything is like dots?
Yeah?
No, like all you can see is just one pale blue dot, like boop,
Okay.
with a ray of light shining on it. We do not know what that ray of light is. And I still do not have a belief of what it is.
Okay.
I'm really hoping it's God.
So was that a photograph?
Yes, it took a photograph of it, and it was shown, and that's how the story went. That's all I know about the pale blue dot.
Okay. What does it make you feel?
Small. Extremely small.
Yes. And
Especially with the fact that if the sun was hollow, it could fit 1.2 million Earths in it, which, and the fact that there are billions of other stars in the universe,
yes. And
how big of a number 1.2 million is. Just reminds you of how small you are. Like you're
Yeah.
just like less than a particle or an atom in this vast universe.
right.
So basically we're like atoms or something in this world, but we're not.
Okay.
And next,
And
last one,
okay.
biology. Tell me what you know about bones. Bones are very, very, very important to us
Why?
because they help our body up. It gives us shape. See, it gives us shape. They free us to do whatever we want. It's like but God created our own bones to be perfect for the way that we're going to spend our life. Like, it's like God chose the right legs for, let's say, a skier. Is that the word?
Somebody who skis?
Yeah.
Okay.
God would give them light but strong legs, because if God gave him strong legs, it would, like really strong legs, it would make the bones dense, which made it harder to ski. So God gifted us with bones, the right bones to have, that would fit us enough for our lives, and free us, and like help us with everything we do. Bones support us, they help us up, because if we had no bones, and if we were still able to live at all, we would be just a slimy goop of skin,
Right.
like this. We
Right.
wouldn't even have fingers. We would just be like bloop, like a bloop.
What are bones made of?
You could say it was made of, like, if you were to say it in short words, but they're not literally that, you would say grit and glue, because as I just said a million times, they hold you together. They are very strong, but they're not literally made out of grit and glue. They stick together, and nobody knows exactly what bones are made of, but they know some of the things that bones are made of. They're how can I explain this?
Like, is it made of sand?
Not made of sand, because it's on the inside of our bodies, which are filled with blood everywhere.
What do you need to take care of your bones?
You need calcium and protein. Mainly calcium, because it can strengthen your bones and make it heavier, which can add to the weight of your body.
Where do you get your source of calcium?
Mainly from milk, as all I know. It's the source of the highest source of calcium to me, and all I know is milk. That's
Have
all
you did you drink your milk already?
Yes. Before I brush my teeth, I drink my milk.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Sophie.